Connecticut's Back to School Authority is sponsored by Yale New Haven Children's Hospital, one of the best in the nation.
The pandemic has been very difficult for students with special needs. So what can teachers and parents do to help make it easier? Here's Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Sharon Johnson.
Usually by now, I'd start prepping Faith to go back to school, starting back, to the sleep routine and expectations like that. But I can't, because I don't know.
Debbie Brown says her 11-year-old daughter, Faith, will be starting middle school this fall. On top of adjusting to a hybrid schedule in the classroom and remote learning, Faith will also be adjusting to a new set of educators.
She's got a new team, new case manager, new building, new principal. So it's just very anxiety-ridden.
Brown says her oldest daughter is diagnosed with ADHD autism. She takes mainstream classes with assistance. But this year, Brown says she doesn't know how Faith will adjust to mask wearing, riding the bus, or even what services the intermediate school will provide.
If we don't start prepping by a certain day or time, or if we don't start giving them information, then you're going to have the behavior problems.
Jacqueline Burns' 9-year-old son Rory will be going back to a speech academy this fall, but she isn't sure how he'll react to COVID rules.
If teachers can't physically touch him, I'm not sure how they're going to keep him focused. A lot of our children that are integrated, so with typical peers for most of the day, have pullouts for focus sessions. We're not sure how that's going to look, being that we're trying to keep cohorts together.
Occupational therapists Dina Riccio and Amy Chapa regularly work with students with special needs in schools. They say any change for students with special needs can be tough, and they need more support for new routines. They encourage parents to tap into every support system they can find this year.
If something's not working, communicating with your IEP team, communicating with the teacher, communicating with the para that is with your child, that hey, this thing is not working for me.
Reassuring parents and the kids that it's okay to say, this isn't working on our end. What can we do to change it?
Some school districts like Plainville are assigning additional special education staffers to students who need additional support in remote settings. Plainville schools will be following a hybrid model this year, but they're allowing students with special needs to come to school 4 days a week instead of 2.
So they get double what their typical peers will be receiving.
While parents say additional support like this helps, they're calling for more transparency and more communication from their schools every single day.
I need to know, did he cry at any time? Did he try to bite anybody? Did he participate? Was he happy?
So it's that communication, that basic need.
Sharon Johnson, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.